Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today, guys, we're going to discuss the Taurus Sun with Virgo Moon. So this was an interesting one because when I did the research on it, I expected a different result than what I got. And the thing about it is I thought two earth signs, they're going to be compatible. They have the 5th and 9th disposition, which is something, like I said, I'm going to have to go into in a lot more depth with you guys to show you guys exactly how this disposition stuff works in the future, more advanced training. Because of the enmity between them, they actually are not friends. So this leads to an internal battle, which makes them not live up to their full potential in a lot of circumstances. Another big thing I want to make you guys realize is that we just still do have freedom. So when I give you guys these cheat codes, if you don't like the reading that I'm giving you, this also depends on the phase of the moon that you have when you're born. And it also depends on your rising sign and other natal chart facts, like what are your money house saying? What's your love house saying? All of these things still matter. But as a general speaking, when I talk about the sun and moon, this is what the general description is. It doesn't pertain directly to you, but it's just the synopsis, all right? So with Taurus sun, we have somebody who's very, very high with that Venus energy. It could be very materialistic, comfort loving, but it can be somewhat lazy and slow and stubborn. Virgo makes somebody very, very critical, especially in the moon signs covering here, the mind. So their mindset and their thought patterns can be governed by what you would say is a bit of a critical lens. And when you have somebody who's somewhat lazy than critical, this can lead to sort of disputes between people around them where they're like, well, you're being self-righteous because you don't practice what you preach. The most important piece of advice I can give you if you have this sort of a combination is you want to make sure that you primarily are leading by example, meaning that you definitely have good thought patterns because Virgo moon makes you very tedious, very tidy, very meticulous, and you want to be highly organized. But your actions may not always reflect that. Also, there's going to be an internal conflict between your belief system and what your thought patterns are reflecting, meaning your instinctual sort of go-to will be to more so take this smoother route because of Venus, loving of comfort. But Mercury, being exalted in Virgo, wants you to take sometimes that harder route, wants you to actually follow the process and follow things through with a lot of action. So what you want to do is not really have that debate with your mind. The main thing you want to do with this combination is have a to-do list and for every single day. So as soon as you wake up, like the night before, you should be making a to-do list for what you're going to do tomorrow. And then just check it off the list and go through the day. That way you're using the exaltation of Virgo with Mercury. And then you're also going to be using your Taurus energy by being stable, by being conservative, by having a certain way of doing things. It's going to help fixate the energy to get it done productively. Do not underdevelop yourself because you're going to miss it on your potential. You guys have the potential to be anything from effective administrators, organization heads, CEOs, the whole 9 yards. But you have to practice discipline through hard action-oriented plans. That's it for this combination, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.